Another big thing that a lot of people were asking me in regards to having the back mount with the gi on was, what are some strategies or some grip fighting things that I can do with the gi on? Like, how can I improve my back attacks with the gi on? So I'm going to give you some different ideas that you can work with when you're attacking your opponent's back with the gi on. And the first thing that I'm going to tell you with the gi is that you do not need your hooks, okay? A lot of people are going to be like, oh, what? Like, seriously? What are you talking about? When I say you don't need your hooks, it doesn't mean you shouldn't try to get your hooks in. It just means that for me, in my opinion, is the first thing you should be trying to get is strong collar grips, all right? The reason being is because whether you have or do not have your hooks in, you can choke your opponent by having a strong collar grip. This grip here alone, right? This grip. And the only reason we're sitting up like this is so you can see, all right? If you watch my other videos, you'll see how I talk about that this is unrealistic just sitting here. But this grip in itself is just as strong, or if not stronger, than having the hooks in with the gi on. The reason being is because you are already not even one step, you are like a gigantic step closer to submitting your opponent when you have this grip. A lot of people, what happens is, they focus so much on getting their hooks in with the gi on, and even no gi. I believe back mount, submission before position. Even though the submission ends up being a position, I believe you can go for your choking submissions before you ever even get your hooks in, all right? And the gi is the same exact philosophy. I do not get my hooks in first when I go for the back. I get this first, okay? This is the most important. This position, we'll turn this way a little bit. So it's going to be this position. I'm going to have my legs out here. I'm not going to put my hooks in though. Here. We're turning. This position. It's basically similar to the seatbelt grip, right? But I have my thumb inside his collar here. This is the most important position. I'll either be covering my own hand with my thumb inside the collar, or I'll have lapel grips here. I usually get like either like a basically they call it, I think it's like a double bow and arrow here, a double cross choke, double choke, or I'll grab the same side collar. The only reason I do this is not because I'm getting a particular choke, it's because I get better control and I can actually feed down. It actually does help me get a better choke because I can feed the collar down. So I do this a lot too, especially once I go to get the grip. This is almost synonymous with basically getting my thumb in. I do this and this. Boom. Here. So I have this position. This is the most important, not my hooks. I don't care about my hooks most of the time when it comes to the back mount. I care about having chest to back. I care about blocking his shoulder. I care about having my elbow down and turning my pinky. Here. I can literally choke him without even doing anything here, just by doing the pinky down concept that I talk in detail on the Grapplers guide. So I'm here, like this. I'm on the strong side too. Like, what is he gonna do at this moment if I have all of my proper position? My elbow's down onto his shoulder. Turn this way. My elbow's literally like glued to his shoulder. There's no space here. My chest is glued to his back. My head is glued here at this point. I'm not even holding him, right? If he goes to escape and flatten his back to the mat,
I'm choking myself.
He was literally choking himself, right? To the point where I don't even think he realized he was going to choke himself.
I did too.
Right? So he was choking himself at that point. Hooks, completely unnecessary. The gi is an extremely strong tool. It's different than no gi. So when I have this grip here, and I fall on the strong side, it's like, if I don't have the hooks, I don't have the hooks. Like, literally, who cares at this moment? What's more important is my upper body control. Chest tight. Here. Head tight, elbow down tight. I want my elbow down tight. And more often than not, I'm turning my pinky already. I'm not going to do it to Russ because I don't want to basically just sit here choking him the whole entire time I'm talking in this video. Here, so I'm here, like this. If you notice my hook, I like to do this a lot. I put the instep of my foot behind the person's thigh. The reason I do that is because it helps me control them a little bit more. Right? If he does want to turn into me, it actually controls his hip a little bit. Here, but even here, if he keeps going, he's not going to go. I'm literally going to choke him out, doing absolutely nothing. He's going to finish himself for me. That's one example on how the having the collar grip is more important many times than even having the hooks in. Now, if we're on the weak side, right, things do change a little bit. However, it's still important. So I'm here like this. Boom, we fall on the weak side, but I want good head position. We fall on the weak side, I want better head position here. Look, I want my head to be on the side of his head closest to the mat. Because now when he goes to bring his head to the mat, he doesn't have it because I'm blocking his head from making it to the mat. Now watch, my foot's on the mat, keep trying to get to that side. Boom, we're on this side here. At this point, right, I don't care anymore. Now if he goes to flatten his back, he's gonna choke himself, okay? The biggest thing that he's gonna do is gonna try to turn out this way. And then I control him here. Boom, or I'll follow him. And I have him in a clock choke position. The fact of the matter is, the primary goal of jiu-jitsu, right, or especially sport jiu-jitsu, is to get a submission, right? My goal is to get a submission. So if I waste all this time trying to get the hooks in, and I don't have a collar grip already, then I'm wasting opportunity. So let's say, for example, I got my hooks in right away. I already got my hooks in. Here, just move forward a little bit. I already got my hooks in. Boom, I don't have a collar grip. Now we gotta do this hand fighting. Go ahead, fight. Now I'm fighting for it. He's already working to get out. Now I gotta work my no-gi stuff. Here. And try to stop him from getting out. When he goes to turn into me and everything, all this stuff, I gotta try to do all this stuff. Get my rear hooks in, and then I gotta fight for the collar. Now I got it. You know, but it's a battle. Now we have to do it. Like, why would I want to do all this battling stuff if I could try to get my grip in right away? The best time to do that is obviously during transition. So, I mean, let's say for example, Russ was on the bottom. I had him in side control. Let's say I'm in side control, and he went to escape. Boom! He turned into me, and I went behind him. I'm already getting this grip. Here. Let's say he goes to roll, does a granny roll, bang, got him. We're on the strong side, I have the position you can't really see. Let's rotate. We ended up like this. Here, we ended up like this, same situation, but I already had my collar grip in. I focused on the grip before I got the hooks in. A lot of people, they're gonna try to jump on the back first, right? Instead of basically getting this grip. I recommend get this grip here. Because even if I can't get his hooks in, right, I can come up, bam. I can finish in this way. I can put my knee behind his head. I can step over, go for bow and arrow chokes. Lots of different things that I can do. So this is just a simple video talking about how with the gi on, even no gi I believe too. We'll go more on that even more inside the Grapplers guide. But with the gi on, I believe the choking grip is many times more important than the legs. You're gonna get some people who do not agree with me. That's perfectly fine. It doesn't mean they're wrong. It doesn't mean that I'm absolutely right. But from my perspective, from my experience, from working with people, from seeing really good collar chokers, I believe that you get the collar grip first and then you get your hooks in, okay? Hooks are still super valid because they increase the control. At no point do I want him just flailing around all the time, right? But I will get the collar grip first and then I will get my hooks in. Because if I get my hooks in first and then I got a hand fight to get the collar grip, I'm sure many of you watching this video are basically like thinking to yourself, yeah, I do get the hooks in, but I can't get the choking grip, right? Let's reverse it a little bit. Now when you roll, get the choking grip first and then get the hooks in. Or many times get the choking grip and don't even get the hooks in. Get the choking grip and then just start choking the person. Many different variations that you can do. So play around with these concepts. I do believe they will help out many of you. They've helped me out throughout the years and they've helped out other people that I've taught as well. If you have any questions or comments, post below. Peace.